Hello, beautiful people, lovers of good things, lovers of goodwill all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you so dearly for always supporting this platform. I really do appreciate. In case you are hearing our voice for the first time, or you are coming across us for the first time, we still remain your one and only Progress News, giving it to you back to back. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and
Agbero. Agbero. Now, who are they working for? Who are they? So Soludo, as a professor, ought to have looked for a better name to give them than following us who are not in the government to brand them and call them Agbero. So Agbero, branding and calling them Agbero as elected governor who is educated, not like a businessman governor, but elected and educated governor who is a professor. He should not be calling Agbero when we are calling them Agbero. He should not follow us to call these people Agbero. He should have looked for a better name to show that Soludo should show that he is different and educated. But he didn't do that. He came and he branded these people and called them Agbero. Why will Soludo call people Agbero when it is actually, and tag them criminals, why they are actually working for the government? You think that the Agberos, the people that Soludo called Agberos, are not human beings? They are human beings. They are working for government and they are being branded with a derogatory name. Is it right? Does it make sense? Does it show that Soludo is somebody that you should be proud of calling, saying, oh, Soludo is a professional, he's educated, he's a professor, because he has done nothing different. Soludo is not different from Ekpa. Soludo with professorship is not different from Omahi. Soludo with professorship is not different from Ugwani, because he has done worse than these people are mentioning. In fact, these people are mentioning, these governors are mentioning, are more sensible than Soludo. Because the people Soludo is branding criminals, they work for Nigeria government. Those Agberos, those people he called Agbero, they work for Nigeria government. They are the one working for Nigeria. They work for the local government chairman. They collect revenue for the state. The money they collect goes to the state, at least half of it. So who are they working for? They work for the government. Now, I want to review a secret. I want to review a secret to you people today. And I want to tell you how Soludo is not an economist. Forget all these things they are saying. Oh, he read economics. Oh, he's a central bank governor. Oh, Jechaya or Nigeria. Where is Nigeria today economically? Ka Soludo Gachalo, Buru Central Bank Governor of Nigeria, Buru economy and all that. Where is Nigeria economy today? Where is the effect and the impact of Soludos in Nigeria economy? Everything gone to the moon, or gone with the moon, or gone with the wind. There is nothing to show for it. All of these things are nonsense. They don't offer anything. Let me tell you. Soludo come after he was elected by just 300,000 people in Anambra. He came and said, that is what we call Soludo solution. Soludo solution. He want to generate 50 billion in revenue. Do you know the secret? I want to tell you something today. Do you know the reason why Soludo deceived you that Anambra can generate 50 billion naira in revenue? Do you know? I'm going to open your brain today. Tell Soludo to listen to me. Our own is not, we are not ranting. We are not, we come to disseminate you and destroy you with more superior and more objective argument. I want you to listen to me. Soludo say Anambra can generate 50 billion. Now, let me tell you, when Soludo said that Anambra can generate 50 billion, he was not talking about creating jobs. Soludo was not talking about creating jobs. You think that Soludo is going to create job so that when Soludo say Anambra can generate 50 billion, and this is it, you think he want to create jobs? No. If that is what you are thinking, you are missing it. You are missing it. Let me tell you, where Soludo is going to backfire. Soludo may generate 50 billion from revenue, but Anambra will never know peace. I am telling you. I'm going to tell you the reason. Soludo may even generate 60 billion every year, but Anambra will never remain the same again. And I'm going to tell you why. Anambra will never remain the same, and Anambra will never know peace if Soludo generates 50 billion naira, which he can. Now, let me tell you the reason. You know, yesterday, I came with a different narrative. I told you how Soludo have created insecurity by banning Agbero in Anambra without profiling solution or alternative job for them. So let me tell you now from a different context how Anambra can generate 50 billion and there will never be peace in Anambra. And I'm going to tell you and tell Soludo that Anambra can generate 40 and 35 billion and there will be peace in Anambra. Today, Anambra is generating about 28 billion naira every year. Anambra is generating approximately 28 to 30 billion every year, officially. And I will tell Soludo that Anambra can generate 40 billion every year. And the security will be there. For this last, because he's the last governor in Anambra State. So for this last 1 year, Anambra can generate 40 billion and still maintain peace. But Anambra can also generate 50 billion to 60 billion and Anambra will never know peace. And I'm going to explain this things to you today, this evening. Okay? How will Anambra, I will explain to you how will Anambra generate 60 billion and will never know peace. And I will also explain to you how Anambra will generate 40 billion and enjoy peace. This is the way it works. You see, sometimes, you know, people will say, don't advise them. That's why we are different. I want to tell Soludo that it's not, you know, the economy he read and the economists and whatever, is rubbish. From what he has done so far, it means that it's completely rubbish. Now, let me tell you what Soludo ought to have done or what he should have done. You know, if he really wants peace, if he really wants that thing, if he's really the person you think he is, you know. Now, how Anambra will generate 60 billion and will never know peace is what I'm going to explain now. You know that from what I explained yesterday, they generate money, and those money will be in the hand of the people who take the contract to generate the revenue. So every revenue being generated from a particular place is a contract awarded to a politician. And those politicians are normally thugs, criminals, hardened men, and all that. They are the ones who normally take the contract for this park and for this market and all that. So they have, when they take this contract, they have a certain amount they generate they put to the coffer of the state, of the local government coffer every month. So every month they have a certain amount they have agreed with the local government chairman that this amount is what they will be remitting to the local government account. So let us use Opiweka, for example. Opiweka. If Opiweka is generating, let's say, 100 million every month. If Opiweka is generating 100 million every month, somebody is in charge of Opiweka. So Opiweka generates 100 million. So that 100 million is, let's say, 100 million is official amount that Opiweka is generating. But unofficial amount that Opiweka is generating every month will be like 200 million. It's just an example I'm giving you. It may not be up to that. It may be more than that. But I'm telling you, okay, let us say 200 million is an unofficial revenue that Opiweka is generating. Now, the people that that the government gave the contract will generate 200 million and they remit 100 million to the local government chairman coffer. Now, the local government chairman will now remit 75 million to the state government. He has collected 25 million to himself. The criminal, the politicians who have the contract have, taken 100 million to himself. That 100 million doesn't go to himself alone. The 100 million goes to the Agborus that you see. So the Agborus they make their living from there too. Those people they call Agboru. Now Agboru have the hierarchy of command. So that 100 million will be shared according to the hierarchy of the command. But the main man will get from that 100 million, they get 50 million. And then 50 million goes to the expenses, which goes to. So this money now is the unofficial money. Okay? What Soludo want to do, how Soludo want to generate this is 50 billion now is that Soludo want to stop the Agboru. He wants everything to be digital so that instead of the state government receiving 75 million from the local government, they will now receive the exact amount. If it is not the exact amount, at least 85% of the exact amount, which will be up to 200 million. So before the Opiweka officially generates 100 million, 100 million goes to the state, to the local government. The local government now remit 75 million to the state, claiming that this is the money generated from Opiweka. So officially, the state government is getting 75 million every month from Opiweka. Meanwhile, the amount generated from Opiweka is 200 million. Okay? So now, when Soludo come to begin to digitize the money and the means of collecting the revenue, you find out that 75 million will no longer be 75 million. It will be 185 million. So instead of 75 million, the Opiweka generating every month, officially, the state will now be receiving at least 120, 180, 150 million every month. So that particular middleman that collect the money and the pocket part of the money have been removed automatically by the system of Soludo. Okay? Now, this is where Soludo is getting it wrong. If Soludo succeed in doing this and generate this money to the state government, how will he now handle the criminalities that will be coming from the people he have sacked from this job? That is what Soludo have not handled. And I'm going to tell you how he should have handled this thing. So now, this issue, economics is what I'm doing now. I'm telling you now, because you claim Soludo is an economist. So I'm telling you a very simple pump and play economics. Basics, how to solve security, how to not create problem, how to not create insecurity and blame Biafra people for the fact that he has now adopted the Odema and Igbo state approach. He have created insecurity that will never ever end in Anambra state. Now, so this is what Soludo ought to have done. Soludo ought to have, remember that what are we saying? We say that the unofficial amount is 200 million. Official. Now, the state government gets 75 million. You should have now targeted that when new this thing put in place, the new revenue collection, digitized revenue collection put in place, Anambra will be generating, the Opiweka will be generating, let's say, 180 million. That 100 million. The contractor to settle the Agborus. They say I should refresh. I have to refresh. You know, the attack. We need to solve the problem of hanging and all that. We need to solve it very soon. I think we are going to solve it. We are going to look into that because there are so many people. We have so many. You know, the number of people watching is quite much. So this is disturbing the system, I think. So you remember that I told you that Opiweka generates 200 million, for example. It's not like I am sure, but for example, Opiweka generates 200 million. And from that 200 million, I told you that the contractor will remit 100 million to the local government coffer, because the money, they cannot remit directly to the state. They don't have business with the state. I want you to understand this. They don't have business with the state. The people that they have business with is the local government. So the local government will remit the money to the state coffer. So remember that I told you that when, for example, the contractors remit 100 million as an agreement every month, the local government chairman will collect 25 million to his pocket and remit 75 million to state. So when you look at this, you find out that when the money have worked from the agbero to the contractor, from the contractor to the local government chairman, from the local government chairman to the state, the money have reduced up to 125 million instead of 200 million. So instead of 200 million, 125 million is missing. Okay? So Soludo should have now come up and say, let me give amnesty to all the people he called Agbero. For example, people in Opiweka, if the people of Opiweka, they are generating 200 million every month, and the state is receiving 75 million. Soludo should have just come out and say, okay, I am giving amnesty to all the Agbero in Opiweka. Now, by stopping the way they collect the revenue, and the state government will be receiving that revenue directly, and they will be making 200 million every month. Instead of receiving 75 million every month, the government can use 50 million from 200 million to give amnesty to the Agberos in Opiweka. You see that even with minus 50 million, the revenue from Opiweka alone have increased up to 100%. Because from 75 million, they are now receiving 150 million. So it is 100% increase times 2. And still, you have solved the insecurity without losing anything. No, without losing anything. You have used 50 million to solve the insecurity by giving them the amnesty. So they don't need to, do anything. You can use the money, you can train them, you can organize something, and with 50 million for people in Opiweka. And the government still double their revenue. This is what Soludo want to do. But because of the hatred for training people, because of the greed of Soludo, because of he don't want to train people, because when he comes, he say, oh, I have been doing this for Igbo, I have been doing that for Igbo. Because of wickedness, Soludo did not, Soludo did not, that economic head did not give him this solution. No, rather, Soludo want to make 200 million and chase away the Agberos so that they will go and become criminals and armed robbers, so that they will go and start carrying AK-47 to disturb the government, so that they will turn around and blame IPOB and blame Biafra agitators. So I don't know whether free leadership training, my brother. Let us see. So you see, this is why we are different. We are going to, in Biafra, we are going to be solution oriented. Solution. We don't just come. We don't just come and start ranting and criticizing without proper solution. No, we are not like that. That is what makes us different. We don't just come and tell you, don't do it like that. Don't do it, it is bad. Without telling you how to do it and do it better. So everything you see that we are shouting today, we already have solutions somewhere. Believe me, everything that is happening in Nigeria today, we have solution. I am telling you, we have solution, and we are not going to review it. The reason why I'm telling you this is because for you to know that Soludo don't mean well. Don't believe what Soludo is after is to stop Biafra agitation. And we are going to tell him that we see him even before he comes. And that is why we are going to be very ruthless. And God bless me. God. You see, I do not know how can God bless you and God bless you into fraud. God bless you into defrauding Nigeria from Central Bank. How did Soludo make his money? How much is the salary of a Central Bank governor in Nigeria during Obasanjo? How much was Soludo before he became the Central Bank governor, and how much is his worth now? You see, And after they do all these things, they will say, "Now God, that is why Nigeria can never know peace until the country is divided and dissolved." And then we begin to build our foundation in truth and in faith. Nigeria is a place where a politician will go and kill a fellow politician, an opponent, to win election. After killing, assassinating people, he will, and he will become the winner of the election. The next Sunday, they will carry Efi, Namandi Fulani, they will carry Ram, they will carry everything, and they will go to church. And they will be singing, Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. Everybody come on. Oh, me wo ya, onye ne me wo ya, onye ne me wo ya. And they will be singing and going to see Onaga, Bishop Onaga. They will be singing, and Bishop Onaga will stand, in the altar, searching for women, searching for onye chakare, onye characha, searching for women. Bishop Onaga will be, you think that he was there to receive the gift. Bishop Onaga will be searching for onye kachara kacha there, or for this one, or, when are you coming for confession? Hello, how are you? This one, oh, are you from the family? How are you doing? And then, oh, Bishop Onaga anacho. Well, you see, so, and the person will come to church, onye buru mmadụ yesterday, to become a governor. The person that gave gun to people to go and kill opponents to become governor. Osege, I have come to give thanksgiving. God is great. Everybody now say, congratulations, congratulations. You won the election. Osege, yes, we thank God. I don't know which God they are thanking. I don't know which God they are thanking. This is not freedom fighting. This is not a war in fighting for your country. Because if you are fighting for your country, people can die in the process of fighting for your nation. People can die. But this is ordinary politics. This is ordinary election. They will come with Efi, they will come with cow, they will come with bag of rice, they will come with tomatoes and salt, and then you will be saying, congratulations. Yes, so we thank God. I don't know the God they are thanking. I don't know which of the gods will tell you to go and kill somebody to become governor. Soludo's time, when Soludo was campaigning, people were assassinated in Anambra State. Nobody asked questions. Why are the people killing people in Anambra State? People were assassinated. Even his in-law was assassinated. We don't know which party the in-law belonged to. Whether Soludo in-law belonged to PDP. Akunyeli, Dr. Akunyeli, he belonged to, if I'm not mistaken, he may be a PDP member. I am telling you. Nobody has asked that question. Why was Akunyeli assassinated during the campaign in Anambra? And why Soludo is not setting up a committee of independent committee of inquiry to investigate into who assassinated Dr. Akunyeli? Soludo is according to the story, they say he's the in-law. And I have challenged Soludo, why is he not setting up a committee to investigate who assassinated the man in Anambra State? People were killed. Even in the campaign ground of Soludo was attacked. At the end of the day, Soludo become governor. Today he will tell you, we thank God. I have come to save Igbo. I have come to save Anambra. I have come to save entire black race. But he is telling you, Imo State is not Anambra. He is telling you, we are saying that Anambra is not Imo State. He never uttered one word to condemn Imo State. But he used Imo State today and ridiculed them. He is ridiculing Imo State. He is laughing at Imo State. Imo State is not Anambra. But Imo State is part of Ndigbo. You say you are fighting for. I am going to open the line. Soludo is what we'll be addressing until we hear him no more. Every day we'll come to expose Soludo. You are going to know, every day you'll be knowing something new. You'll be learning something new about Soludo. That is the business we are into now. Business of Soludo. We are now in the business of Soludo. So he said, somebody who said the mother will not sleep, a child who said the mother will not sleep, because the mother is Biafra. Soludo said that Biafra will not sleep. He should be ready to stay awake until we hear him no more, until we see that the Nigerian army are not taking people in Anambra again, until we see that in Achala, the people they kidnap in Achala in Anambra, they release them, until we see that all IPOB members all agitators in prison in Anambra State are released. Soludo is telling you, oh, let us have peace. How can you have peace? When people are still in prison, they committed no crime. And Soludo is the chief security officer of Anambra State. Why is he not ordering the release of the people that have been detained in Anambra for committing no crime, other than fighting for Biafra? So Soludo should start showing example. By releasing the people that are arrested, let us know that he really wants peace in Anambra. And when we are talking of Anambra, it's not Anambra, it is Biafra. So we are going to open the line for those who have contacted or the issue of Onaga. Onaga, share the video of Onaga in WhatsApp group, in every church group in WhatsApp. Share the video, share this news that Onaga impregnated a girl of 15 years and Onaga have a child of 27 years. Until we see the end of this particular thing, we are not going to rest, because God work is what we are doing. So I want the person that called, okay, that is calling to give information about Rome. So you have the opportunity to call now. Right. Good evening from here.
Hello.
Hello, good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the program. Do you want to contribute on Onaga or on Soludo?
Yes, my brother. Good evening. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Are you there? I can't hear you. Go ahead. And there we give thanks to God.
I'm calling from Fiji Island.
Wow, you're welcome.
Thank you. One name okay. When you have to chukuna about Daloni Sigi, na chuku my home where we tag God I brought tata. He could consign Bishop. I'm aware of it before now.
Wow.
I'm aware of it.
Interesting.
And I'm planning number of them narono. Nam get them here because of some people in the Otron.
Wow.
And get them here one-on-one where we pack with no fair. Now Jesus Christ said, no brune manime to hon joggy bros of all your okute.
Yes.
I'm a Catholic, but we must call a spade a spade.
Wow.
And I want to use this opportunity to pass information to people out there. The Bible says in book of Matthew 24, when you see the horrible horror taking place in the midst of the church, know ye that the end, spoken of by the Daniel, prophet Daniel, know ye that the end is near. Arrow call. And it's not only him. Many people has left the church. Many priests I know I have been with, who has been there, has quit the Catholic Church because they know that okay, find an a madrom happen. And why enjoy a meeting? Number one, actually meeting can be he can make some seminarians nearby when they finish philosophy before going to theology after during the 1 year apostolic work. You should call them and scrutinize them. No, tell us the reason why you want to become a priest.
Yes.
Let them checkmate them and know the reason. Though in canon law, there's something that is there in canon law. When a priest made a mistake and give birth to one child, there will be a penalty of a year.
Okay.
Or make a mistake the second one, there will be another penalty of a year and suspension and transfer at a remote place or wherever. But don't make the third one, he will be expelled from.
Okay. What about okay, this is the law. What about just now
that barro him gwagna Jesus man na yemi abie chori mitie na Jesus man na yemi turu ihe ndị bai so onye na-ezuru nko onye na-ekwu mmanya eji ezu mmanya ya ejekwana shake mbube eji wee chide mmanya.
Yes.
You know, being a Catholic, the truth must be told, both in the church. Is even some pastors know why. Name me, We are human beings. Though the women, I must use the medium as an ex-seminarian. I'm passing this information now.
Okay.
As an ex-seminarian, I'm an ex-seminarian.
Okay.
Some women are the cause of those things that are happening.
Yes. Yes.
I could remember sometime in the past I was in the East. I pretend Namada Igbo. Namada Igbo. When on a motor, oh my bogo ne cook on a bus campus girls from Esud, nature why get your work, get your seminarians. Now here were a time, man, hey, where you can give them and hey, what runs in the vein of those seminarians are blood. They're human being, complete human being. And the apostolic work now removed to it like a man on house station. Ebe also have you will not hammer a biro no. If you mabo get sneak manima ban bia, mandi gadi sini organising in a way.
Yes,
because the method Africa G. The method Africa G. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Okay.
Do you know that Onaga we have at least information of not less than 3 children?
Anyway, wait here because with this one, whatever I had to, where you gave me, because that is the canon law. I get a suspension.
Okay, all right. But let us hear the suspension first.
So I wanted on my track and wait privately before I made a trip, which I'll be going back to my base in Australia soon.
Okay.
So, but even with Ragapata.
Yes, I have seen.
I'm very happy.
I've seen your number. We'll talk.
Yeah, he number man. It was WhatsApp here with him, but number and boy direct man with you.
Okay. Now WhatsApp. Now, of course, you are calling from WhatsApp.
Yes. So I'm not going direct. The number man na connect. So we have na ko na Chineke dewere gị ndụ ga-echekwaba gị ihe na-aga ọfụma mana ihe na-eme n'ụka afọ na ikwu about Suleiman and how people are picking it up. It is right time that we talk. Ihe m chena Bishop Onaga gara ime when it comes to the air. Mgbe ha ọ sị na ha adịghị Ojiho Church. From there, or got sick, leave. From there, or resign. No?
But do you know the reason why us na had here?
Because of Nimere exposition now.
No, because
the shock.
No, yes, but Obohadi has. The reason is that the family was coming to the church to make it open in the church.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They were coming
before. A lot of them.
The family were coming to the church to confront him in the church. So that was why he didn't show up.
Private and a lot of things. Even Rome had been aware of all those things before this one coming. Rome has been aware of some, but I'll be aware of this one, the child.
Yes.
But Rome had been aware of some certain things reported.
Great. Well, thank you very much. We are going to talk. Let me give other people a chance to talk. Thank you.
Dalu.
All right. We continue. We have still some minutes. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, Radio Boy. Autopilot.
What you don't know is bigger than you.
Confirm. This is Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. You're welcome. There we go.
I just wanted to drop a couple of Bible verses, but first, let me just add up some pep talk to what this our brother said.
Yes.
He said what wants in the blood of those seminarians is blood. But has he forgotten that the scripture rightfully said that a bishop must be upright and God-fearing and raise godly children? God selects his own ministers. And it is not something that being a pastor that you have to go to school, back some degree and some certificate in order to be a man of God. That is its present day deceit of the church. If you read the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 9, that one is for Soludo, the double-faced hypocrites. The word hypocrite comes from the Greek word known as hypocrites, which means to act.
Yes.
Soludo can say that he represents blacks worldwide. Can you imagine such shenanigans? When Christ said, for you to say there is a beam in the eyes of your brother or so, why can't you remove the entire forest of woods that is in your own eye, but you can see the fault in others? So Soludo should be very careful of the rubbish that he is saying. Can you read the book of 2 Corinthians 11 to 13? This one is for the idiot that calls himself Onagana Pants. Olani, whatever, I've forgotten how you call his name, but just read that one for him. Olani Putu, yeah.
2 Corinthians what?
Chapter 11, verse 13 to 15.
2 Corinthians 11. 11 verse what?
13 to 15.
13 to 15. Okay. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into apostles of Christ. And no wonder, for Satan himself transformed himself into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministry or if his ministers also transform themselves into ministers of righteousness, whose end will be according to their work. Yeah, end will be according to their work.
Can we see the work of Onagana Pat Olaniputu? That he is a false worker, a deceitful worker working for his master Satan. The book of Matthew 4 verse 16 says, the people which sat in darkness saw great light, and to them that sat in the region and shadow of death, light is sprung upon. Now, that light that has come to the people that sat in darkness is autopilot. We are bringing the lights that the men, the deceitful workers of darkness, such as Olaniputu, has already spread around. Because the scripture says that there is no communion between light and darkness. So if you say you went to seminary school, that one is for your pockets. We don't care. God born us for this particular time.
Exactly.
So you don't come and say you went to seminarian. If you went to seminarian, what is my business?
Yes.
Can you please tell us what happened in what they call the miracle of Fatima? That is an apparition. That was pure magical acts that the Catholic Church displayed. Onagana Pants had Olaniputu had more than 3 children. Will you call that an error or a deliberate act? That is stupid excuse from the pit of hell.
Yes.
So let all these people take time, because we did not come out at this stage for any rubbish. Autopilot, like I said, is a rugged moving vessel. Exactly. We have different departments, and we don't forgive, we don't forget. Exactly. We have the Chronicles, we have the Assault Rifle, we have the Dragon, we have the Chemical Expert, we have everything. If they don't give us freedom, we are going to expose things that nobody knows about. If they don't give us freedom, release our leader for us, let's go jejely. Exactly. With the small one that we know, right, they will make us know more.
Thank you very much. We lost him there. Hello, welcome to the program.
Good morning to all Biafrans listening to your program.
Good evening.
Am I coming out clear?
Yes. Are you okay?
Okay. Yes, I am okay. I'm calling from Johannesburg.
Okay. You're welcome to the program.
Yes. Okay. After much persistence early in the morning, I managed to get hold of the Apostolic Pronuncio to Nigeria.
Okay.
He picked his call. I was an ex-Catholic, so okay. I made a mistake by addressing him as Your Holiness, okay. Because in the Catholic Church, it's only the Pope you address as the Holiness. The bishops, you address them as your lordship. So when I addressed him as your holiness, he corrected me and said, no, I'm not your holiness. Okay. So I apologize. So Simon and the fellow listeners, I want to use the exact word that I used and also the exact word that he used in my question to him. Okay. So that I don't make mistake in English. So I asked him, are you aware that the Catholic Archbishop of Enugu, Callistus Onaga, is a pedophile? That was the question I put to him. He said he is aware. Underline that word. He said to me, he is aware. Then I asked him, what are you doing about it? He dropped the call.
Really?
Really, that's why I said I'm gonna use the exact word that both of us used. He said he is aware. I asked him, what are you doing about it? He dropped the phone.
Chineke.
Yeah. So that's the feedback I want to give to you and to fellow Biafrans this morning here in Johannesburg.
Chineke. Now, what we have to do now is that every Biafran must hold his children. They must hold their children and their young girls, from the presence of Onaga Makananka. Every parent must be aware in Enugu that your 12-year, 13-year, 15-year-old girl cannot go close to Onaga anymore. Cannot go. In fact, because this I'm telling you, nobody knows what is going on.
Yes.
No wonder.
Yes.
So
I was shocked. I was very, very shocked when he said he is aware. But what surprised me that was when I asked him, what are you doing about it? He dropped the phone. I don't know what. I even, in my autopilot group here in South Africa, I also sent them a voice note. This is what happened this morning.
Sure. Thank you very much. Let us bring thank you very much. Thank you. Let us bring Nelly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Dr. Nelly, welcome to the program. One moment. Let me bring you in to... You're welcome, Dr. Nelly. Do you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
About Bishop Olani Butu. So,
go ahead.
People, I was just encouraged. Yeah, but I just heard what that last speaker said. So, Simon, what I'm suggesting is that if we can put out a flyer or any kind of information out there for all the women that this man have destroyed their lives to call in. Simon, you will be surprised that this Olani Butu has destroyed more than 30 lives, more than 30 women. I'm not kidding you. More than 30, at least I know about at least, let me say 19 right now.
You know 19?
And then if you put at least 19, I've had, you know what, I've been counting at least 19 women in Enugu State alone. I'm not kidding you.
19?
So it's 19 women, young women. The guy said he's a pedophile. He knows that's the word. Teenagers, 12, 13. Some of them, he messed with them when they were just 12 years old. Some of them are married. This man, this Olani, which is sleeping with married women too. In the church, in that very church. So we need to women need to come out. Even if it's just secretly, just do a stop. You will be shocked. When our freedom comes, we are going to publish all these names. This man has destroyed lives. He's a petty. He messed it with young. He did virgins. Them. Most of them were virgins when he messed them up. This is what is going on. Even when he was talking about Father Mbaka, that is when all this information started coming out. Everything he met, this man is an evil. He's a demonic. He's a Luciferian. And then the devil is using him to destroy lives in the Catholic Church. The devil is using him to put our people in bondage. He's an evil man and he needs to be exposed. If all the women that he destroyed their lives come out, the whole Catholic Church will shatter. Believe me. Because there's so much evil going on. And it's time they are exposed. We're talking about 3 children. We have no idea how many kids, because some of these women are married. When anybody that has slept with another needs to do a DNA. Because most of those children in the they think somebody else is their father while Onaga is their father. So if you put up a survey, you'll be amazed at how many women. And he continues to do it. And he will like some of them to sit in front while he's preaching. He's looking at them. It excites him when he sees them. He will just sit them there. They already know. He will position them and he will be in the pulpit preaching and he will be there looking at them, getting all excited just by seeing them. He's an evil man. That's just what I wanted to add. Thank you.
Getting himself in the high spirit.
Yeah.
You only go
Biafra problem, yeah.
The Holy Ghost spirit is coming. The Holy Ghost spirit is coming from the image.
From top to bottom.
Thank you very much.
No,
we are going to make sure that I Felicia follow the end.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.
Hi. Hello, Melo. So, I'm going to answer this call because this person has been called. I think this is going to be the last call I'm going to have today. Welcome to the program. Yes, good evening.
My word, that brings us to the end of this beautiful update. Do well to like this video, share and subscribe. The best thing for you to do is to join this family by smashing on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, I say bye.